Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of TQM Travels Carry On for 2020. So this episode is pretty exciting because this is probably the last vlog I'll be doing for a while with a full head of hair. So in the one video that I've done this year, which I uploaded about a week and a half ago, I talked about how I was participating in a charity event called St. Baldrick's, where I'm shaving my head in order to raise money for childhood cancer research. And the response to that video and all of the support from my friends and family and coworkers has been amazing. As of today, I'm recording this video on Monday, March 9th. We have raised just under $1,300 for childhood cancer research. And I'm thinking by the time that we get my head shaved, which is on Thursday the 12th, just a couple days from now, I'm hoping that we get to that $1,500 mark, and I am just blown away by all of the support that I've gotten. So thank you all so much to everyone who has donated to this great cause. I really appreciate it. I had been considering doing the event since the start of the year, really, and I was a little hesitant about it at first because I was a little nervous, honestly. One, because I've never shaved my head, so I think I'm gonna look a little weird, especially at first because I have no idea what I'm gonna look like. Lisa's determined that my head is gonna be egg-shaped, so we're gonna see how I look bald, but I was a little worried about that. But more importantly, I didn't know how much money I was going to be able to raise. And luckily, all of my friends and family and coworker and all of you guys who watched that last video, again, I'm hoping to raise $1,500 for this event. And that's a really, really solid amount of money. But I'm really thankful for you guys donating, and I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. At the start of the year, with the new decade coming, I had a lot of big plans for the channel. I wanted to try to do some more routine uploads, try to do a little more vlogging, maybe do a couple more video types throughout the year, just to get more regular content coming out. But I've just been sort of in a creative rut for these past couple of months where I just haven't really been inspired to do any sort of recordings or photography or anything really, just sort of going through my day-to-day routine with work, and that's pretty much it. But I decided, because I have this work trip this week, and I actually have a lot of work trips coming up in the near future, that it's as good of a time as any to bring out the cameras and try to get those creative juices flowing with some vlogs and some photography. So I am going to be trying to get some of that pumped out. Even though it's March, I don't think it's too late to start. So here we are in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm actually driving down to Connecticut, so I won't be in Rhode Island for too long. I don't really have a lot of activities planned on what we can vlog about like I usually do with these TQM Travels carry-ons, but I figured that I can use the time to at least go over some of the ideas I have for the channel in 2020, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Right now I got about an hour drive away from the facility that I'm visiting today, but I'll catch up with you guys once I check into my hotel later this evening, so we'll see you guys there. All right, so I'm here in my hotel in Orange, Connecticut, just a little south of New Haven. As I said before, I didn't really have any adventurous things planned for this episode. I had considered maybe going out to do some photography around the ocean, maybe see if there's some lighthouses nearby, but my site visit and the flight before that just sort of took all the energy out of me, so I took a nap. By the time I woke up, it was already starting to get dark. So I just grabbed some dinner, and now I'm getting ready for bed to go on site again tomorrow morning. But after I finish up with work, I'm planning on heading back into Providence since my flight is early in the morning on Wednesday out of Providence. And Deanna, who you might remember from season 1 of TQM Travels, when we traveled to Hong Kong and Japan, she's actually working in Providence. So we're gonna meet up with her tomorrow afternoon, and I don't think we have any plans, but I will be vlogging that, see if we get into any sort of adventures while we're in Rhode Island. And then along with that, after I get back to my hotel tomorrow night then, I'm planning on recording another quick little segment like this to sort of outline some of the goals I have for 2020 with the channel and with my photography and videos. I'm already starting to get a little list together now. I just want to get all my thoughts down, and then I'll share those with you guys sometime tomorrow evening. But the main reason why I'm doing this vlog today, even though I knew there wasn't going to be some like riveting content to record like some of my other TQM Travels videos, but I really just wanted to push myself to get something recorded and to get back into the swing of things with vlogging. I've been like this with photography as well. I haven't been bringing my camera with me on trips, and I haven't really been taking a lot of pictures in general. I've done a couple of photo sessions here and there for friends and family, but I haven't really been taking any pictures for myself. So last night when I was packing for this work trip, I decided that I was going to bring my camera with me this time and try to take a picture at least once or twice while I'm out on this trip. And right when I get to the airport, it was early enough that the sun was just starting to rise. Normally I would have been like, oh, that's pretty, and just kept walking to my gate, but this time I decided that nope, I need to get the creative juices flowing. I stopped over at one of the windows, tried to get some pictures, and I came out with this one here. It's nothing spectacular, obviously. I've definitely taken better pictures in the past, but it did feel good getting the camera out, trying to get some creative shots, especially for something that I haven't really taken pictures of before. I've done a couple videos for my vlogs showing the airport and things like that, but overall, I mean, it's a decent picture. It's nothing to write home about, but I'm glad that I was able to do that. I'm really looking forward to trying to do some more photography maybe tomorrow, but that's something that I want to do with both my photography and my vlogging. I just want to have more routine content coming out. I don't want to try to force anything and make anything extraordinarily boring. Like this episode obviously is probably not going to be the most exciting, but it's really something that I just wanted to get out in the open so I can, again, use that as a tool to sort of drive myself forward and get back into the creative swing of things. So I'm going to get ready for bed now and rest up for my site visit tomorrow, and we'll see you guys again then when we meet up with Deanna, and then afterwards we'll have a sit down and talk about my goals for 2020 with this YouTube channel. So see you then. Hello everyone, today is Tuesday now, and I finished up with my site visit, but instead of driving straight back to Providence, I decided that I was going to come here to Lighthouse Point Park in order to talk about my first goal for this YouTube channel, and that is to become more photography centric. So there's actually two parts to this goal, one for photography specifically and then one for this YouTube channel. So for photography, I wanted to sort of challenge myself to go out and take more photos. That's something that I've been lax with doing, especially these past couple of months. I haven't been going out doing any photography. Even at home, before I would just grab my camera, take some pictures of the pets, but I haven't even been doing that lately. So I want to sort of challenge myself to go out a little bit, maybe a little more out of my comfort zone and try to get more photos, maybe go out a little bit more as well for the sole purpose of going out to take some pictures and things like that. And in doing so, increase the amount of content I'm posting to my Instagram page, because that has been lacking severely these past couple of months. So that's why I'm here today at Lighthouse Point Park in New Haven, Connecticut. So as you can see, it's not the most beautiful day today. It's pretty gray and drab actually. And when I was driving around, I was like, I'll probably just go straight to the hotel because I'm not gonna be able to get any good pictures here. These clouds look kind of cool though, but instead of just giving up, I decided to come out here just to see what I can get. And I'm gonna try to take a couple of pictures of the lighthouse here. There are actually some reeds you can sort of see in the distance. Not these ones, but the ones out here. I might be able to use those and get something cool, but if not, at least I tried. And that alone is just a big improvement over what I've been doing these past couple months. So I'm trying to get myself out of this rut by going out and actually taking pictures. And like I said, I also wanted to get out of my comfort zone with photography as well. Normally when Lisa and I take trips and I'm taking pictures, I'm just doing your normal touristy vacation pictures, taking photos of architecture, cities, major landmarks and things like that. I mean, even right now I'm here taking pictures of a lighthouse. Nothing completely new for me. So I think in these next couple of trips, I'm going to do a couple of things to try to get a little bit more creative with my photography. I'm going to be trying to pack a little bit lighter with my camera gear, maybe focus more on prime lenses and things like that in order to try to take those more creative shots and sort of have limitations that I have to work around rather than just bringing a bunch of zoom lenses so I can take all kinds of different photos of wherever I want. I want to try to get into the more intimate street photography as well. Maybe not necessarily going up in people's faces and taking their pictures, but something that's not done by everybody that's traveling to an area, taking your normal touristy pictures. Now, I'm sure I'll still be taking those, but I would like to try to mix it up a little as well. And then going into the YouTube channel with photography, I want to make the channel a little bit more photography centric. And I think I'm in a pretty unique position because I'm obviously not the greatest photographer. I've just gotten into it. I've only been taking photos for about 1.5 years now, and I haven't really been pushing any creative boundaries or anything like that. So I think I'm sort of in a nice position where a lot of newcomers coming in to trying to get into vlogging or photography can use my channel as a resource to sort of follow me along with my journey to see the mistakes that I make and see the things that I learn, and they can apply that to their own hobbies as well. And I think that'll be pretty useful. So rather than just doing my normal travel videos where I'm showing off just the different activities that we're doing, I want to sort of incorporate photography into that a little bit more. And I've sort of been doing that, especially with last season. I started incorporating the photos that I've been taking along with the normal vlog footage. But I do find even when I'm rewatching the videos myself, there are points in time where it's like, not super interesting. It's just shots of us walking from one place to the other. I'm gonna try to cut that stuff out a little bit more and really just sort of try to include why I'm in certain areas, taking the pictures that I'm taking, and see if I can, focus a little bit more on that, almost in the style of like Joe Allen or Evan Ranft. Those are two YouTubers that I really like to watch, and they inspire me, so I would like to try to incorporate that sort of style into my vlogging as well. So why don't we go ahead and try to get some photos, and we'll see what we get. All right, so I got a couple of photos of the lighthouse here. I'm just glad that I took the time to come out and try to get some photos here. It's nice to go out for the sole purpose of doing photography and taking photos. So I'm really happy that I did it, even if I don't have anything that turned out good. But now it's time for me to head up to Providence. I'm gonna check into my hotel and get everything settled in. We're gonna hang out with Deanna, and chances are I might go to another lighthouse up there this time around sunset, and we'll see if we can get some bangers. All right, so I'm checked into my hotel here in Providence, Rhode Island. It's nothing special, it's just a hotel near the airport because I have a really early flight tomorrow morning. But before I head out for the afternoon, I wanted to tell you about goal number 2 for this channel, and that is more consistent uploads. I sort of briefly touched on that when I was out at the lighthouse, because one thing I'm going to try to do is go out and take more photos, but also try to come into a more routine schedule for this YouTube channel with my vlog uploads. Some of that's going to be taken care of because I'm planning on continuing on with TQM trims. I think my decline with that started when I switched over to doing the monthly format, which gave me less of a reason to go out and exercise. So I'm probably gonna go back to the weekly format because I was making pretty good progress when I was doing that. So I'll probably go back to doing that. I'm also trying to do more board game playthroughs on my Twitch channel, which then gets carried over to this YouTube channel. But I also want to include different types of videos on this channel, not just my normal travel vlogs or board game streams. But I do want to try to come up with some sort of routine series that I can do, maybe not necessarily tutorials or things like that, because it's not something that I'm terribly comfortable with doing yet. I don't think I'm at a level where I can impart any wisdom to you guys or anything like that. But I will be brainstorming different ideas for video series, so be sure to subscribe to keep up with those. But now it's time for me to go meet up with Deanna, so we're going to go see her, and we'll see what we get into this afternoon. Hey everybody!
Hello!
We're here in Providence with Deanna.
Rhode Island.
You might remember her
from Hong Kong and Japan.
This is exactly what our vlog sounded like back then. Awesome.
No, we've upgraded. Look at this technology. The poopy thing is smaller.
Deanna gave me the whirlwind tour of the city. We didn't really go that far.
We went to the corner, the edge of Providence.
I took a couple of pictures along the way though, so. But it's one of her friends' birthdays today, so
Neil.
We're actually, I've never met these people, but
he's gonna come.
We're gonna go
and drink beer and hang out.
Yeah, we're gonna go hang out and drink some beer. And then afterwards, we're probably gonna go get food. And second dinner, right?
Second dinner.
Because apparently Rhode Island has...
Show them the ducks. Show them the swan.
Oh, this doesn't zoom
Distraction. There's another one. What Rhode Island has to offer.
It's actually very pretty along the river.
Hell yeah, it is.
With like the sky too, it's like pretty nice. But okay, we're gonna go to this birthday party, grab some dinner afterwards.
Grab some dinner.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye. Hello. We are still in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yay!
In my home.
Yep, we met up with Deanna's friends for one of their birthdays. It was pretty good. The cake that we had was delicious. I didn't vlog, obviously, because all of her friends would be like, who the heck is this guy, this random dude recording us? But
it would have been okay.
Yeah, so we're pretty much done hanging out, though. I'm actually going to be driving up to Massachusetts now. It's like 20 minutes away, and I'm going to be hanging out with my cousin. I probably won't vlog too much while I'm doing that. I probably won't vlog at all, actually. Mainly because I'm also getting tired. But I'm going to meet up with her, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow, though, either before or after the flight, and we'll go through goal number 3, and we'll see you guys there.
Bye.
Good morning, everybody. So I may have made a little bit of a mistake today. I got back to my hotel after hanging out with my cousin Jenna last night, around midnight, and it's now 4:30 in the morning. I'm here at the PVD airport in order to catch my flight, which is going to be boarding in about 20 minutes or so. So hopefully I make it in time to board my flight and head back home, and I'll catch up with you once I get back home. All right, well, I made it back home, so as you can tell, I totally made my flight with a couple minutes to spare. In keeping with the theme of this vlog, as we were about to land, I was looking out the window and I noticed that the clouds were really cool looking. There was actually a plane landing parallel to us. So I pulled out the camera in the plane and I managed to get this shot here, which I thought looked pretty cool. Unfortunately, in doing so, when I was pulling out my camera, I may have lost the microphone part of my wireless Go system. So I'm using my old video micro right now to record this, and I'll have to use that for the near future until I'm able to replace my wireless Go. I put in a lost item report. Maybe there's a small chance that someone finds it and it gets sent back to me, but it's pretty unlikely, so I'll have to look to replacing that at some point. But for now, this video micro will be good enough. But in order to try not to drag this video out too much longer, let's quickly go over my third and final goal for this channel, and that's to sort of develop a more defined brand identity for the channel. Right now, if you look through the videos that I've posted, I have a really wide variety of things. Most of my videos are my travel vlogs from when Lisa and I are traveling around the world, but I do also have some videos showing my weight loss with TQM trims. I have summaries of video game streams that I had done in the past. I had a couple of channels showing sort of like tech review sort of stuff, where I talked about the wireless Go and also what was in my camera bag, and just sort of a random smorgasbord of videos. So I'm going to try to limit some of the videos on this channel. I'll probably put less of the Twitch stuff on the channel. I will keep videos for my board gaming streams because I do very much enjoy doing those. And I'll also be keeping TQM trims, obviously, because I think that's a sort of a nice vlog style video as well. So this channel will focus more on vlog content rather than, talks about tech and things like that. Reviews are something that I don't feel terribly comfortable with doing. I don't think I want to take the time to sort of script out a review and go through all of that. I enjoy doing these more impromptu videos where I'm vlogging, just doing my day-to-day routines, especially when Lisa and I are traveling. But I will be keeping up with TQM trims, which will be resuming in the very near future. The other thing that I'm looking to do for brand identity is to actually develop a logo. I'm going to try to see if either Lisa's sister, who does graphic design, will help, or maybe Sean's wife Rachel also does some graphic design. She might be willing to help out, but that's something I'd like to develop as well as a cool logo to either put on like a hat or something, especially after I shave my head. I'm going to be wearing a lot of hats, so I think it'd be cool to sort of advertise myself. So that's something I'm also going to be looking into doing. But I feel like this video has drug on long enough. I really had a lot of fun while I was traveling out to Rhode Island and Connecticut. I'm very happy I got to hang out with both Deanna and my cousin Jenna and her fiance. I really had a great time hanging out with all of them. And I'm really happy that I took the time to take out my camera and try to get some photos while I was traveling along as well. They may not be the greatest shots I've ever taken in my life, but it did really feel good to get those creative juices flowing and try to get some shots. So thank you guys for bearing with this video. I know it probably drug on a little bit, but I do feel like it's pretty important to try to get all of this information out in the open so I can try to keep myself on track with meeting these goals as the year goes by. So as far as content coming up in the near future, like I said, this will be the last vlog that I'm recording where I still have a full head of hair. I will be shaving my head tomorrow, and as of right now, thanks to all of the generosity of my friends and family and all of you guys watching these videos, we have raised just over $1,500 for St. Baldrick to help with the fight against childhood cancers. I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting. I cannot wait to get my head shaved, and you bet there will be a vlog documenting that event as well. So that video will be coming out in the very near future, along with resuming TQM trims as well. So definitely be on the lookout for those. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're sitting at 88 subscribers right now, so just 12 more subscribers until I'm able to get that nice custom YouTube URL. So we're almost there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, cheers.